We got a number 2, Joe. This one's Patreon week 3. I tricked y'all. I don't normally start it like that. I normally go number 2.
And instead he said number 2.
And this one's Britney Spears, sent in by Ramsey's Blackout.
Yes, right.
We think, I don't know, your name was kind of confusing. But yeah, so here we go. This is live, VMAs.
I'm a slave for you.
I know I may be young, but I've got feelings too. And I need to do what I feel like doing. So let me go and just listen. All you people look at me like I'm a little girl. Well, did you ever think it'd be okay for me to step into this world? Always saying, little girl, don't step into the blood. Well, I'm just trying to find out why, 'cause dancing's what I love. Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. I know I may come off quiet, may come off shy, but I feel like talking, feel like dancing when I see this guy. What's practical, what's logical, what the hell, who cares? All I know is I'm so happy when you're dancing there. I'm a slave for you. I cannot hold it, I cannot control it. I'm a slave for you. I won't deny it, I'm not trying to hide it. Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me to another time and place? Oh baby, don't you wanna dance up on me? Are you ready? Leave it behind my name and age. Let's go. Like that. You like it, huh? Yeah. Now watch me. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Wow.
Dang, these visuals are wild. That was a real tiger.
I know, and it's just sitting there this entire time. And that person sitting next to us, obviously the handler.
Yeah.
And there's just a tiger in that cage during this entire performance.
Yeah, you got to make sure that tiger is happy and fed before you go on.
And also,
That tiger might just start pissing, might start taking a poop.
well, that's the other thing about the tiger too, is that I'm assuming
Probably drugged up. Just kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up to have the tiger there anyway.
yeah, it kind of is. And I mean, I'm assuming the tiger's not leaving, because I assume you'd probably be like, okay, here's the shot with the tiger, get the tiger out of here, because we're not just gonna have a tiger sitting on stage. But I think you don't want to walk the tiger off the stage now, so you just have it kind of locked down where it is, and then at the end you'll remove the tiger in a safe manner.
You think they'd close up the cage, though, you know?
They could have had the cage kind of just roll behind the curtain in the back or something.
Anyways, all right, so these dancers, their outfits, it's kind of like, it's reminiscent of Cats.
It is. It does make me think of Cats.
Joe, the pit with people in it?
I know. You think they're still in there?
Oh,
There's no way out.
There's no way out.
There's no way. Like, man, whenever I see a pit, I just think, wow, and all those people, we lost all those souls that eventually, months later.
Man, okay, here's what I gotta ask. To be a Britney fan in the pit at the VMAs in 2001, in the comments, was anyone watching this in the pit? Because that's like maybe, 60, 70 people?
Yeah. And if you weren't...
That's enough people.
And if you weren't, how badly do you wish you were?
Yeah, how badly do you wish you were in the pit to watch this?
Oh, man, you'd be like 30 feet from a tiger with no wall in between you and that tiger.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just that alone makes me want to be in the pit.
Yeah.
I'd be there. There's a fucking tiger on stage, dude.
And then we got Britney, of course, with her excellent moves.
Yeah, she's killing it in this performance.
She is. And we've watched the actual music video of this. So
Yeah.
we already discussed like
The song and everything.
The song, and she's becoming a woman, and became a woman in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And it's like basically the message is like, I'm a human being. I've got sexual desires and urges just like anyone else. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, but what was really weird about it too is that it seems like she became a woman in the spotlight when they're like, oh, we don't like her going. I'm sure there were people like, oh, we don't like her going the sexy route. I was like, I don't know. Kind of seems like right when you started, you put her in that schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah, you start. Yeah.
Like you can't have it both ways, dude. You can't sexualize a teenager and then be like, what? They want to be sexual? Like, what are you, stupid?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, further down. We gotta pass the pit. Yeah, there we go.
Now watch me.
Like that.
Dang. Busting out the snake? It's kind of interesting that. What's that? Oh.
Nothing.
So our dad is a big Britney Spears fan. The
He
first
is.
week we did was his recommendations.
That's right.
But he also has a fear of snakes.
Did he win the vote in the live stream?
No, he did not. But he also has a pretty significant fear of snakes. So
He
this
does.
is kind of an interesting combination of his favorite pop star holding a snake. I wonder how that would make him feel. He'd be very, it's not in real life. He's probably only really afraid of snakes in real life.
Imagine our
It'd probably
father.
make him squirm a little bit.
Imagine our father got the opportunity to be in the pit in 2001,
And then a snake.
and then she approaches him with a boa, or whatever that was. Just leans into him, and he's like
That's
so
what I'm
excited because
saying.
Brittany's walking up to him, but she's wrapped in a snake.
I know. That's what I'm saying. There's probably people in the pit who are like, I love that Britney Spears is 3 inches away from me, but I'm terrified of that snake.
Yeah, I know. But another thing about it too is I think it would just be weirder that our at the time 44-year-old father would be in the pit at the VMAs in 2001. I mean, you do what makes you happy, but I feel like people would be a little uncomfortable about that.
Like, who's this guy?
It's like, who's this? He's wearing a polo shirt from work? How did he get here? Anyway, and then this was just recreated. It was Megan Thee Stallion hosted the VMAs this year, and she recreated the snake situation. She stood on the stage with the bow with the snake wrapped around her.
Oh, really?
And she was like, "This is insane! Get this snake off of me!"
That's what.
Yeah, it was something along those lines. She was like, she was standing there, and then everyone was like, "Who did it better?" Whatever. But it was like paying homage to her busting out that snake. I mean, this is what's wild about Britney Spears' performance. You're coming from "Oops, I Did It Again" and all those songs, and she comes out in 2001 with a tiger and a snake wrapped around her. I mean, this is pretty freaking wild.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those boas, I think those are like the go-to snakes for
They just
things.
must be pretty chill.
Because they're constrictors. And because
Well, yeah.
they're not venomous.
Oh,
That's a big selling point.
doesn't yeah?
And then
you
B,
think?
I think as long as they're fed, they're pretty chill.
Man, that room's so loud and chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I have one criticism of this video.
Go on,
of
Joe.
this performance. You know, they could have put an outfit on the tiger handler. You know,
They kind of did, didn't they?
no, they were just wearing black, all black.
Oh.
They could have just put like a couple like feathers or something. They just sat there the whole time with the tiger. They were in the cage the whole time.
Well, thank God they did, Joe.
I know.
Tiger
Could you imagine that
left
tiger
to its
just-
own devices.
Imagine that tiger just angry
I imagine that
See?
tiger is securely chained to that cage.
right there, right around his neck, and here's the chain. Although, to be fair, the tiger can still totally bite the handler.
Yes, but the tiger can't escape the
Like
cage.
too much.
And he's
So let me
and this
go.
tiger's in there
Just
with.
listen. What I
And look
feel
at
like
she's
doing.
clearly
What I feel
actively
like
feeding the
doing.
tiger when Brittany's in there with
Yeah,
it.
like distracting it.
What I
Yeah.
feel like doing.
Like, it's okay, buddy.
So let me go.
It's okay.
And just listen.
And then open it up. Okay, Brittany's out. Good.
And
And then kind of just settles in. The tiger just kind of sits there.
That's a tense, like 15 seconds there.
I know. Dude, Britney Spears is insane. She's
That's
crazy.
crazy, yeah.
I mean, she doesn't like okay, let's put it this way. Ideas like this, I feel like aren't like, yeah, whatever, just get in the cage with the tiger. It's totally fine, Britney. I think it's got to be like her being like, yeah, it'd be fucking sick to be in a cage with a tiger and then wrap a snake around me. Like I feel like they wouldn't make force pop stars to do stuff like that.
No, they wouldn't.
That would be something the
She
pop
had to
star
really
wants to
want
do.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they would make them play an infinite amount of shows, get no rest, and, play the music that they force them to play. But they wouldn't make them do stuff like that, I think. Hopefully.
Imagine being 19 years old and having the level of talent, confidence.
19-year-old.
Dang, she was only 19 in this. That's
So young.
crazy. For most iconic, this is literally the most iconic performance of the show's history. It's like watching the Declaration of Independence. Okay.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna say, don't put the Declaration of Independence so highly.
This one.
Like, you want to watch a bunch of old guys sign a document? Honestly, this is a bit more insane. This is a bit more interesting.
Was like that comparison. Those
Yeah,
dots
comparison
are
is
not
hilarious.
remotely close.
No, that's just funny.
The youngins have no idea how this changed the world. We were shook. Still in awe, kind of. I remember watching this live. Blah, 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 blah.
And I still love reading comments because everyone always lived in the best time ever.
Yeah.
No matter what time you lived in the best time. I mean, the amount of trash talk on Britney Spears from old heads that listen to, disco. It's just, except our father.
That's right. He listened to both.
He loved both. Anyway, wow. Number 2. That's number 2. What do we got
That's
for
number
number
2.
1,
I know.
Patreon? Let's do this.